Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome once again to the episode of Eclectica. As you all know, that in this particular endeavor of mine, which of Eclectica, the different news, I bring up fantastic pioneers in their own field from different sciences and technologies, as well as from fields of finance, digital marketing, fashion, photography, and more. So today, I have someone who is a known name to many of us, and when it comes to fields like that, I am very passionate about, that is saliva research. So this is just one name. Well, before I call my guest in, let me just tell you that today, whom I have as my guest. So I am very excited to meet Dr. Himanshu Bhatia. Well, Dr. Himanshu Bhatia is a physician scientist and the founder and CEO of Ricovr Healthcare Inc. USA. Dr. Himanshu has an extensive background in clinical medicine as well as basic sciences. Ricovr is a medical device company with a focus on using saliva for rapid point of care testing. Recovr's patented technology is capable of ultra-sensitive detection of analytes and biomarker, including bacterial and viral detection. Well, I think we are all very excited, and let's know from the elephant in the room. So I'll just call my guest in. Hello, Dr. Himanshu Bhatia. Hello, Dr. Himanshu. How are you?
Excellent, Dr. Gargi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you on this interview show. And we are all very excited to know directly from you all about the fantastic innovation that you have done and brought saliva up in the ladder in the global perspective.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm also excited and looking forward to this discussion.
Thank you. So, Dr. Himanshu, I myself being into the, just a passionate follower of saliva research, I understand that particularly when we talk about the path of saliva research and diagnostics, I think it has some inherent challenges with it. So, my first question would be that, as I understand that your the Xaliva, the device that we will be knowing more in some time from you. So my question is that, in spite knowing that this is with saliva, it's kind of challenging field. So what was your motivation behind initiating Ricovr as a company?
Sure thing. So, as you know, right, saliva is one of the best non invasive mediums given its advantages like non invasiveness, ease of collection, and of course, the presence of many biomarkers. It's already been utilized for a number of conditions like HIV antibodies, drug of abuse testing, as well as DNA analysis. In spite of all these potentials, there's still a lack of a better tool to harness the power of saliva. And that was one of the biggest motivations to start Ricovr. You're right in saying that saliva research and diagnostics is challenging, given the biological nature of saliva and the fact that it is a complex mixture of electrolytes, proteins, and enzymes. That is one of the reasons why there is still a gap for a point of care device that is accurate and reliable. So we started Ricovr with THC detection as our first use case. It was already shown in scientific research that saliva is one of the best mediums to detect drugs, but we could not find any point of care device that could do so properly. This challenge was also a motivation for us to find an innovative method that could solve these issues. And I'm proud to say that our company Ricovr and our innovative technology Saliva has the potential to disrupt the diagnostic industry.
This is amazing. Actually, it's a fantastic innovation that you have brought in. And as you rightly said, I think your innovation addresses that part of the gap which is existing at this point. So, I have a curiosity regarding the name of your company. And if you allow me, I would like to ask that, is there any specific significance for the name of your company?
Yes, it does have a significance. Recover was created with the motivation to revolutionize the field of diagnostics. Diagnostics is really at the crux of medical sciences. It is the mean to understand a medical condition, which may be a disease state or non-clinical insights, such as the use of drugs. With my physician hat, I can say that without diagnostics, medicine may just be blind. It's the most important aspect to figure out the right treatment and, of course, to help recover, which is the reason behind our company's name.
I mean, that's a very creative mind which has worked behind naming this thing, and I think it completely, focuses and brings up your vision behind bringing up this kind of an organization with so much of passion. So, and to all the audience who have joined with us, I really want to thank you for your time and to stick with us. And I'm sure that with the being time passed in this conversation, you will be fascinated to know about Dr. Himanshu and his work. Well, so Dr. Himanshu, my next question would be that even as a in the global market, when it comes to companies specifically focusing on saliva diagnostics and research, well, there are only few names that comes up. So can you tell me three USPs um, of Ricovr that makes it unique as a saliva diagnostics company in the global market?
Sure thing. Can I say more than three? No, just kidding.
Absolutely.
No,
This is your day and your platform, please.
thanks much. No, no, you're right. There is definitely a gap in saliva diagnostics. But when I think of our platform, the three top features of our device and technology, the first one is sensitivity, right, which is the ability to detect really low level of an analyte. We have shown detection as low as picograms and even femtogram levels using our technology. The second, again, being a commercial device, is the fact that it's very easy to use. Ours, again, compared to a lot of other method that's available, ours is a simple wash-free detection method that does not require any complex or costly equipment. And the third one, which is very exciting for me and many users, is the quantitative nature, or the ability to show the concentration of the analyte being detected. Our device has the potential to match a lab-based diagnostic method while still being a simple handheld device. So those are really my top three ones. But I just want to add that the Saliva has a number of many interesting features which is appealing to our potential customers and the market, specifically things like ease of use, low cost, which is again something that's very important. And lastly, I just want to acknowledge Dr. Sai and his team at IIT Madras for being instrumental in shaping this technology and for being our excellent R&D partners.
That's amazing to know. And I think teaming up with eminent minds like who are scientists in IIT Madras, I'm definitely sure that you had a wonderful, experience throughout bringing in the saliva up as your detection device. Uh, okay, so just to my audience, I would like to also say that apart from what you have known about Dr. Himanshu Bhatia, I'm very proud to say that, and I feel very privileged as well, that Dr. Bhatia is also our international guest speaker in the upcoming 4th International Saliva Summit of India, SALSI 22. So, my dear viewers, if you have any questions, we cannot get Dr. Bhatia very often. So, today is your time. You can shoot your questions as much you want. All right. So, Dr. Bhatia, my next question to you would be this, that what was the biggest challenge you had to overcome in your journey with saliva?
Getting a new technology ready for commercialization had many interesting, or as you are calling, challenging aspects. Our challenge was not so much around the science behind the detection, or at least the primary challenge, I would say, but rather getting it ready for commercial launch and usage. This really has to do with the fact that being a new technology, our suppliers and manufacturers had to learn and adapt to creating this technology from the very scratch. But I'm again very proud to say that we have great commercial partners, and I'm extremely proud of my team that worked tirelessly to make things happen.
Absolutely. And well, thank you for that answer. And I would also like to know, and also it's for our audience who are listening and who are inside the live session, as well as who will be watching this video later as well. So, can you tell us the about the offerings or services at present that we can avail from Ricovr? Um, Dr. Bhatia, are you with us? Are you with me? Well, so I think there is some technical glitch over here. So let me just see that how we can solve this. Um, in live, it is always like this. Some bloopers will come. So, and I just wanted to mention that don't miss out Dr. Patia's lecture in the fourth International Saliva Summit of India, that is SALSI 22, which is happening in January 28th to 30th, 2022. Please hang on with us. I think there is some issue with the network. I think we'll get back to Dr. Bhatia very soon, because now we will be understanding more what Xaliva, the device, can do, what are its prospects, and also uh, we will also have insights from the pioneer that how exactly would this journey his journey with saliva and what he has to say more about saliva research and taking it up as a career pathway. Well, so I think there's a real glitch now, and let me see that how I can solve this problem. And if we are losing on Dr. Bhatia, no problem. But I just want to say that Ricovr is doing a fantastic work. And if you have any questions regarding the device, you can actually go and see about the device. We have also covered it about the saliva device inside our free e-magazine, that is Genomeden. So it is a fantastic device, and it is also used for detection of uh, COVID-19 as well as other viral and bacterial diseases that Dr. Bhatia has already mentioned. So we are back, no problem. So
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
no
My
problem.
internet just decided to quit.
Okay, so I was just telling to our audience about what Saliva can do, a little bit, how much ever I know, and they can know more by reaching out to you as well as seeing the website. So, Dr. Bhatia, as you are back, before I again lose you, let me just shoot my next question to you. So, uh, as one of the global pioneers in the field of saliva diagnostics and research, and that you have passionately come up with Ricovr, what is your vision with saliva 10 years from now?
Saliva, again, like I said, right, is one of the most the best non-invasive mediums for drug and disease testing, but unfortunately, it's also highly unutilized and unexplored. There is actually a growing interest from a number of sectors, including the national highway and traffic safety, regarding the use of oral fluids or saliva for drug testing. With that said, saliva is still not the gold standard of testing, mostly because of inadequate testing technologies and overall a lack of insights into different markers in saliva and, of course, their correlation with blood. I believe that in 10 years and hopefully sooner, this will see a drastic change and there will be better testing available using saliva, not just for drugs, but also for different diseases, both acute and chronic. One of the key areas where I see this expanding is in the field of oncology, where timely detection can be life saving and provide earlier treatment options. And it is possible to do that with saliva.
Yeah, I totally second your thoughts and whatever you said. So, Dr. Bhatia, just that before going, coming to the concluding part, we are coming to the concluding part of this conversation. But before that, I got a couple of questions from some of our followers when we put up about Saliva, your device, in our forum. So, can you tell us about the availability of this device, like whether we get it in India or is it only now restricted to US? So, how exactly, if somebody wants to procure, how exactly should, what would be the procedure to procure?
Absolutely. So, just as you said, right, I would encourage your viewers to reach out to us via our website. And, we have a form, interest form, where they can submit their interest. Regarding it being available in India, yes, we definitely have plans to get into India. In fact, we have a couple of key distributors which are working with us, and we will launch in India as well.
That's a very very fascinating news. At least people who are we are here this side of the world, that is in India. So that's really nice to know. And so, as you said, I also agree with you. I think the awareness regarding saliva as a biological fluid, rather as a diagnostic medium, is there, but it's quite low compared to any other biological fluid. So, according to you, what would be the best methods to spread awareness about the magic of saliva inside the scientific community and among the common mass?
We need more communities to come and interact in a multidisciplinary method like the one that you have started. I would like to highlight the impressive symposium that Dr. Gargi runs. I'm impressed by the collection of brain power and resources that are in the SALSI symposium. And remind me, Dr. Gargi, when is your next symposium? And again, sorry to flip the question, but if you would like to say a few words about that, because I think it's communities like this which will go a long way in spreading the word of saliva.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bhatia. Dr. Himanshu, the Saliva International Saliva Summit, basically, it's this time in 22. It's again a virtual one because of the pandemic. We went virtual, but it was initially started as a physical conference in from 2019, and we started from Chennai. And in 2020, we could make it in IISc Bangalore, one of the premier institutes of research institute of India. And every year we keep a theme so that people can, I try to build this as an interdisciplinary forum because I also felt that there is a huge gap between the healthcare community and the basic sciences community. So I think Salsi, as we call it, Salsi is one platform where people from any biosciences field can come in, as well as from healthcare, as well as I keep it open to paramedical and Ayurvedic, because I think when it comes to saliva, there is so much of scope, and we just know a bit of the entire ocean. So the next symposium is on January 28 to 30, 2022 online. So yeah, so over to you. I would really like to
Yeah.
know that what, yeah, I think you already told, like, definitely I also agree that we need to do more awareness program, and I think there's only way to spread the news about saliva. So Dr. Himanshu, if you want to add something more regarding spreading awareness, maybe.
Right. Like I said, right, I think really what's needed is to collaborate more, to reach out to other institutions, to other labs, to different areas. And, of course, it's just like, it's not a one man solution to, solve, just like what you're saying, a whole complex ocean of knowledge which exists in the world of saliva.
Exactly. So, my last question to you would be like this, because being I myself being an academician, I always think that how I can show this, take people through this process, or tell them that yes, research, or particularly the path of saliva diagnostics and research, is a new arena, and they can take up. So, as a pioneer yourself, I would really be interested to know that what would be your message to students, professionals, and early career researchers about the prospect of the saliva research field.
I think my message would be in just one word, which is to collaborate, collaborate, and collaborate. Like I said earlier, right? I think sometimes we are doubtful if another company or even a research institute would be willing to work with us. But what I've seen in my experience is that if you are genuine, people are willing to help and people are willing to partner with you.
Absolutely.
Science keeps us all as students throughout our lives, and to students I would say that work hard and smart and absorb as much as you can during these very crucial years. And to other professionals, I would simply congratulate them for being in this field that's already in great demand, but one that is going to see amazing potential down the line.
Thank you, Dr. Himanshu. That was really nice talking to you and knowing from you about your research and your innovation. So I would really appreciate, like, as you said, just to remind our audience or whoever is interested after watching this video later also. So can you mention your website where people can go and inquire about your, about Xaliva, your device?
Sure. You should go to Ricovr.com. That's RICOVR.com. And you can also drop us an email at info@Ricovr.com.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being my guest today at Eclectica. And I will again meet you in SALSI 22.
Looking forward to that. And thank you so much. I really enjoyed talking with you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.